The world, as we currently know it, is constantly changing. Many factors are what cause it. In this video, we will refer to one in particular, fast fashion, being a problem that affects various factors, from the social to the environmental. When we mention consumption, we can understand what people need, but will this be a problem?
Before we begin, let's define the expression fast fashion. Fast fashion is a term used to define a highly profitable and exploitative business model that is based on copying and replicating hidden fashion designs. The clothes are mass produced with workers often working in inhuman conditions and are purposefully designed to be fragile with a limited lifespan as designs change quickly and are cheap to produce. They are also consumed at a higher rate and so the expectations for the clothes' lifespan decrease, leading to multiple ethical and sustainable issues. Fast fashion pollution creates not only long-term and potentially irreversible environmental damage, but exacerbate the effects of climate change.
Fast fashion is fast in more ways than one. The rise of fast fashion is intertwined with the rise of social media and influencer culture. Consumer demand and tastes have become insatiable and ever-changing, leading to fast fashion companies rushing to reproduce items whenever an influencer posts a photo wearing a new outfit. However, they are not simply reacting to consumer demand, but are also creating it. The clothes produced by these companies are purposefully not made to last, a strategy known as planned obsolescence.
This is fast fashion, the production of the high volume, quick turnaround and low cost garments which, since the 1990s, has brought with a considerable environmental toll. In this documentary film, we posit that negative externalities at each step of the fast fashion supply chain have created a global environment justice dilemma. While fast fashion offers consumers an opportunity to buy more clothes for less, those who work in or live near textile manufacturing facilities bear a disproportionate burden of environmental health hazards.
As we see, this is a phenomenon that affects us globally, from the west to the east of this planet called Earth. But let's limit this to the territory of Oaxaca de Juarez. Before continuing, it is important that you ask yourself this question. Have you bought a garment on impulse rather than necessity? Or are we driven by audiovisual media, people around us, or is simply our choice? It is true, many times we are influenced, but you have to know how far to go. With all of the above, a series of purchases have been raised by people around the world, and the population of Oaxaca is no exception.
We know that this is a problem that arose from industrialization and that year after year this pattern of behavior increases by following the trends of what is in fashion. But we have asked ourselves, do we really need them?
We have gone out to ask students from the Technological Institute of Oaxaca to find out what their voting behavior is like and what importance and impact knowing about this topic has of them as well as their position.
Well, I buy clothes like when it's required, like if I have a party or something like that, and I buy it like new.
Or 4 times a year. But when I buy clothes, I just buy the clothes that I need.
A thing that you should not do because it's like you're buying clothes you're wearing too many times in like the high prices. It's too bad.
And I think it's not good size. The pollution is a lot and the consumption is excessive.
Yeah, I really know what is the term. First of all, we need to take conscience of what we're doing with our clothes, you know? We need to take conscience that we are already part of the problem and we need to reduce all of the time, all of the um, all of the things that we already use.
We have suggested a proposal that, although it may not solve the problem on a large scale, could change the thinking of a few students so that the small actions in some people could make a big change in their way of seeing this shocking phenomenon, many times unnecessary, and they will be able to spread the word with family and close people. The initiative is to carry out a clothing bazaar with 80 students, sticking small notices in the most visible places of the institution, so that they contain indications of how and when the event will take place, to be able to change clothes or accessories that no longer they have left, that they don't use, or that they simply don't like anymore, so that they can give it a second life through another person, that is, gather a group of people to exchange clothes in good condition. Of course, at no cost, because this activity is based on the premise that someone's useless garment can be very useful in someone else's wardrobe.
We know perfectly well that it will not be an easy task, but despite that, we want to contribute with a grain of sand to improve the existing conditions.
If we want to protect our planet and support textile workers, it's important to take steps to reduce our consumption of fast fashion. We can start by buying less clothing, choosing higher quality and more durable garments, and supporting brands and stores that care about sustainability and labor rights. We can also repair and reuse our clothing instead of disposing of it. Remember that our individual actions have an impact on the world around us, and we can make a positive difference by making conscious and responsible decisions about our clothing and consumption.